Hey, all. Just a little something that I just quickly threw together while I was off working on some cubing and extract-based stuff. Trying to find the right screen to share. Um, One thing that we were kind of playing with when we were trying to make sure that we were, hitting the cubes that we want to hit and things along those lines. I sort of was trying to run queries, but I didn't actually want to hit the data warehouse in the case that it was going to run an expected query, and I wanted to make sure that it was going to hit the cube. I was sort of playing with the concept of a caching policy that would allow for not hitting the customer data warehouse. So someone could come in and do in sort of an auto run off mode, come in and say, oh, okay, like I want to not run queries. I only want to be able to do stuff that I've hit from cache by default. So here, these queries, I'm just doing a quick resort here. That's hitting the cache. I can come in, I can add a year to my query. That stops because it doesn't hit the cache. I can then run my query manually. That was with a keyboard shortcut. But so that runs the query. Then I can come in and do sorts and things like that. This is hitting the requeryable cache. I can come in, I can filter on a year. So that hits the requeryable cache. All of these queries are good, but as soon as I want to like pull in, we'll say status, this doesn't happen. I can run that query manually, then come in and say sort and pivot. This will do as you expect. It will hit the requeryable cache. And all of these things sort of allow for someone who doesn't necessarily want to put load on their data warehouse with auto run off to have like a slightly better experience than they currently do. And then theoretically, we could also, in the case where you come in and maybe run a query that doesn't actually run, we could do something sort of similar to what you might want from BigQuery and say here, like, actually, this query, if you were to run it, would scan this much data or something along those lines. So it sort of allows for a more flexible experience there in the auto run.